Roblox is far from a perfect platform. This video is going to go over the glitches, security breaches, and exploits that Roblox has had over the last 17 years. I should mention that this video only shows glitches that worked in most games of its era, as in glitches with the Roblox game engine, issues with the website, client, avatar system, and more, not glitches that only affect certain games because of the scripts that they have. Some of the only known 2004 and 2005 glitches come from archives of the forums from back then. At some point in the summer of 2006, all forum posts created before February 27th, 2006 were wiped off the platform, causing the few hundred forum posts that were created between 2004 and February of 2006 to be deleted. A fraction of these now lost forum posts were archived on the Wayback Machine, a few describing glitches and miscellaneous bugs with the client and setup. The earliest archived forum post is the 10th forum post ever, which was David Baszucki complaining about an installer glitch on July 12th, 2004. There was also a relatively unknown incident where on July 10th, 2005, someone working on the Roblox website accidentally leaked the admin panel by making the minigame Steer the Spheres accidentally link to the admin panel instead. This also did happen when Roblox wasn't in stealth testing mode, meaning anyone could have seen it happen and done anything about it. However, the website only had a few hundred users maximum, and it's likely that none of them were even online when it happened, so nothing did happen as a result. In mid to late 2006, a glitch was discovered which would allow you to fly by using the drag tool to attach a certain part to your torso. If the game had both 2x2 cylinder parts with hinges on one side and the drag or copy tool, then the glitch could be executed. All you have to do is attach said part to your torso. Now you're able to fly. There is only a handful of surviving Roblox videos recorded in 2006, and even more having the unfortunate fate of being uploaded to a dead or dying video sharing website such as Google Videos, which went defunct in 2012. This video by Rox25 was filmed in November of 2006 and was saved from Google Videos after it went defunct. This and another separate recording, both uploaded to Google Videos by Rox25, show the steps on how to do the glitch. In March of 2007, Reverse Polarity discovered a glitch that would fling you thousands of studs in the air and recorded it for a YouTube video. This was the first mention of a floating point glitch on Roblox. This glitch will deform your character or any other objects around you if you are flung millions of studs away from spawn. This glitch especially became popular around 2016 and 2017 after games started being explicitly made for executing this glitch, although the glitch has existed since 2006 and most likely before. You may be wondering, well, if this weird glitch has been in the game for so long, why isn't it fixed yet? Well, they can't. It's a limitation that the graphics engine has. That's because Roblox uses a single precision floating point or float 32. Here, there is a limit to how high of a number it can use. Usually with float 32, everything will just break when you try to use something more than 6 to 7 digits. Our spawn location is the origin. Now if we fling ourselves into the sky, we become a bunch of polygons. We run into a bunch of precision issues because it's attempting to render my character at millions and millions of studs away, but it's very much struggling. Almost every 3D game ever has some sort of precision error after traveling too far away from whatever said game has set as the origin or the spawn point. Over the years, there have been many variants of the players getting linked or stuck together glitch, many of them being from around 2006 or 2007. There's actually a Roblox wiki article that talks about how to execute this glitch, which talks about standing with another person and moving your camera in a certain way that will cause you to fuse character models when moving forward or backward. This glitch has since either been patched or become much harder to do, due to character physics and animations being very different in 2006 in comparison to 2022. Most of the variants of this glitch linked players to other players in the server, but some, such as the one in this clip, linked a clone of a player to the actual player itself. On one day in July of 2007, Many confused Roblox users logged onto the website to find a game with 19,000 players online at once, with the majority of the games in that specific era only reaching about 20 to 40 players online maximum if they got lucky. So obviously, many were confused on why or how a game could have gotten 19,000 players at once, when that was just about half of the user base at the time. Well, these games would use scripts to trick the website into thinking that there were many more players playing than there actually were. The game would fill the player list with non-existent players named BetterThanYou. Multiple games use this, with the highest player count reaching 40,000 players online, which at the time was the entire size of the player base. This is the only screenshot or recording of a game with this script that I know of, as this exploit was fixed within a day or two. In the earliest days of Roblox, the character physics were incredibly strange. One of the most common oddities relating to the character physics at the time was getting flung when jumping while standing up close to a wall. Most of the times when you do this, you'll be flung back at least a few studs, sometimes even 5 or 10, in the opposite direction. This made obbies pretty difficult at the time, although it was patched in early 2008. DHTML Windows were a feature that were introduced sometime between 2004 and 2006, and allowed you to make windows that were able to execute HTML code in your Roblox games. HTML is used for making pages of websites, much like the website you're watching this video on, and the site that I'm using to write this script. However, DHTML windows were removed in early 2008 as they were very easy to use for exploits, or even stealing places by other creators and re-uploading them as your own. This glitch is an honorable mention on this list, as this only happened to a select few people, those select few people all having faulty graphics cards in their computers. Assets would load in incredibly unusual ways. The best thing I could compare it to is tilting a cartridge of a Nintendo 64 game, for example. I want everyone watching this video to guess what hat this player is wearing. The answer was the agonizingly ugly yellow baseball cap. Much like the Google Videos archival process that was mentioned earlier, the only existing footage of this specific glitch was uploaded to a site called Veo, which is rarely used by many anymore. In late 2008, a glitch was found where a user could clip through any corners between two walls by simply going into first person and walking backward. The glitch worked best when the walls were only 1 to 3 studs thick. The glitch ended up being patched in early 2010. However, the glitch, while it was still in Roblox, was incredibly useful for clipping into VIP areas and bypassing parts of games. Much like the previously mentioned admin panel incident from 2005, a website glitch allowed anyone to access the admin panel. Yet again, this time in 2009, many users had their accounts temporarily deleted before they were reinstated the next day. I wasn't able to find any video recordings of this incident, but I was able to find this singular screenshot of the admin panel that was uploaded to the old school photo sharing site Flickr, in 2 video recordings of the site as it was shut down to repair the website's damages. In May of 2007, the only avatar customization you were allowed to do was changing your body colors and wearing t-shirts, both of which were very new features. Later that same month, the Roblox administrators rolled out their newest feature, hats. At the time, you were only able to equip 1 hat on your avatar at a time, along with 1 of each accessory. However, a Roblox user going by the name of kidnomor found out about a glitch where you could wear multiple hats at once. The glitch was relatively simple. Have 2 browsers open at the same time with the avatar customization open. Line up the wear button of 2 accessories and click both buttons back to back as quickly as you can. People eventually made programs that were definitely not virus filled that allowed you to equip up to 16 very easily. As a result, the admins actually made this glitch into a real feature, however much less broad. Instead of infinite hats, users were given the option to wear up to 3 hats at once, which in my opinion is much better than just 1 hat.
The
exploit was first spread by word of mouth through a group chat of forum users on Xfire. It's unknown who discovered it first. There were many ways to do the hack glitch. It evolved over time. Originally, you would call someone over the phone and tell them to log into your account, and you would talk with them on the phone and click 2 different hats at the same time. Me and my cousin began to experiment with it. I had 2 computers in a room and he did too, and we got up to 4 hats with it. Then there was the up to 16 hat glitch, or whatever you want to call it, because somebody came out with a Visual Basic exe program that would do it for you on 1 computer. This was the Internet Explorer and Mozilla Firefox days, so it would lag your computer. It probably had viruses in it too. Eventually the glitch became such common knowledge that the admins made it a real feature. In late 2008 and early 2009, a user by the name of Nakaya found out about an exploit where you could essentially give yourself hats and accessories or give them to other people. If you've ever gone on an account with an ID less than 10,000 or almost any account from 2006 and seen random hats from the Rotris event from 2008, it was due to this exact glitch. Nakaya even made a free model, which was a button that when pressed by a user would give them the Riddling Skull hat. This was eventually patched a bit later, but this was not the end of Nakaya's story, as Nakaya, along with many other users such as the shared account XSceneX, found out about an exploit that would allow you to give yourself any accessories you wanted through hacked t-shirt uploads. Essentially, there was a bug that allowed you to upload files with XML code as a t-shirt. This XML code allowed users to equip hats, faces, rare items, and more without spending any Robux. At the time, every Roblox game, script, and asset file was stored in XML, which not only made it easier to do, but also meant you could put any script into any game you wanted. Some examples include the Hamadryad shirt, which would give you infinite health in any Roblox game. Not long after, the admins caught wind of this situation and these exploits were patched. In late 2009 and early 2010, there was a glitch that was discovered that only occurred while running both a copy of Spore and Roblox at the same time. This glitch would cause graphical issues within Roblox, but nothing would happen to the copy of Spore. This was patched not long later. Back in 2010, every user with a Builders Club membership would receive Robux daily. Later that same year, a glitch was discovered that would give you thousands of Robux if you set your device's time to being years ahead of what it actually was, which was abused until it was patched. However, the glitch took 2 years to be patched, which was enough time for people to find out about the glitch. In 2011, Roblox became available on Mac and mobile devices. When the Roblox app for iOS devices was released in 2011, there was a glitch with the sign-up system where the limit on how many characters could fit in a username was raised from 20 characters to 50 characters by accident. Somewhere between 30 and 50 accounts were created with absurdly long usernames, with the good majority of the accounts with said usernames being banned. Over the years, Roblox has had many testing websites. These are websites that are used for testing out future updates, and every once in a while, some of these test sites will become temporarily public for anyone to access. On one of these testing websites, none of the admins' usernames were taken, which may not mean a lot to the average person, since this was on a testing website and not the real Roblox website, but making an account with one of these administrators' usernames would allow you to access the .roblox security cookie for their actual accounts on the real Roblox website. These cookies allow you instant access to the Roblox account that they're attached to. This meant that if you wanted to, you could easily gain access to any user's account that wasn't registered on a test site already, aka the majority of users' accounts. This massive security issue led to what is most known as the 2012 April Fool's incident. On April 1st, 2012, a couple of users realized this completely overlooked security issue and used it to access the admin panel, meaning they could do basically anything to the website. They gave out Robux and incredibly rare and expensive items, made admins say inappropriate things on the forums, banned and punished random users, created items on administrators' accounts, put unreleased items on sale, created banners on the website, and much more. A good majority of the damage was reverted the next day, but a lot of the damage done to the website ended up being irreversible. In 2011, Roblox rolled out its new terrain feature. At the time, the terrain was built up by many blocks that would all connect instead of the new smooth terrain that it was replaced by years later. In May of 2013, a wall hop glitch was discovered by using shift lock, tilting your camera left and right, and jumping. This glitch was most commonly used in obbies until voxel terrain's removal in 2015. In October of 2013, a glitch was discovered where you could clip into areas you weren't allowed to by going up to the corner in between two walls walls, turning your camera to face yourself, and enabling shift lock, much like the previously mentioned wall clip glitch from 2008. In 2021, the corner clip was patched, which not only broke a lot of obby games that used it, but upset a lot of players. In early 2014, a glitch was discovered by people on the Roblox Talk forum, which would make your character invisible. Making all your limbs white would trick the avatar rendering system for profiles into thinking that the white parts of your avatar were transparent. This only worked on the website, however, and it was patched not that long later. In December of 2016, a glitch was discovered in which accounts with already existing usernames could be created. The way this was made possible was by changing some of the code of the sign-up screen with inspect element to allow any username to be used. This led to accounts like Roblox, Hi, and more being created. These accounts were deleted later that night and the glitch was patched. Frog jumping, or the infinite jump, is a glitch commonly used in obbies that was discovered in 2016. There are multiple methods on how to do this, all revolving two players jumping. The glitch will cause the two people to infinitely jump until one of them stops jumping. This has not yet been patched as of 2022. The Evuuz Fling glitch is another glitch that's pretty commonly used in obby games, which is exactly what it sounds like, doing a set of directions to be flung into a new area. This glitch was discovered sometime between 2015 and 2017 and was patched sometime in 2021. Between 2018 and 2019, multiple e-dance related clip glitches were discovered, which are now commonplace in Roblox obbies. Using certain emotes in front of a wall can lead you to clipping straight through the other side of the wall. In recent years, people started to discover that being in windowed mode and moving your window around or using the window resizing while in-game would freeze your character, and that it could be used to their advantage. Standing next to a pillar, dragging the window, holding down a directional key, and jumping all at the same time, and then enabling shift lock seconds later, could launch you 13.5 studs upwards. In March of 2022, the Roblox username filter to make sure inappropriate names were created broke, meaning that offensive language could be used in all usernames. This incident lasted an hour or two before signup was paused. All accounts created in that time range, whether they were included inappropriate language or not, were terminated. A lot of screenshots and video recordings of people with inappropriate usernames do exist from this incident. As well it happened, the news spread incredibly quickly. In April of 2022, a glitch was discovered that could easily make you 20 to 50 times the size of an average avatar by just wearing a certain combination of the newly added layer clothing and packages by the Roblox staff. With these combinations of accessories, you could become absolutely giant. To my knowledge, this glitch has still not been patched as of July of 2022.